I am back again. So I just wanted to do this quick video to kind of touch base post surrogacy. So I did my very best to try to keep up with this channel while I was pregnant. But if you follow my Instagram, if you follow me on Facebook, you know it was a very, very difficult pregnancy for a majority of the pregnancy. I was very impressed with how many videos I actually did do because I don't remember doing that many. And it still wasn't a lot, and it still wasn't completely through the entire pregnancy, but I'm glad I did the amount that the number of videos that I did because it showed me that it is something that I can continue to do long term. But during that time, it was just too much of a burden and a hassle. I just needed to really buckle down and focus on getting these babies here safely with everything that we went through. So to all of those who faithfully followed my journey on Instagram and were always praying for me and the twins, I really, really appreciate you. In addition to that, if you're interested in seeing how the rest of my journey went, you can see it on my Instagram. You can also see pictures of the twins. I don't post pictures of their parents per their request. However, I do give updates on the twins on that on my Instagram page, which is where everything goes down anyway. So that's still my home base. I don't run a blog because my Instagram is pretty much set up as one. So I prefer to keep it that way. Maybe in the future things will evolve, but if that's the case, I want that to happen organically. I don't want to push it beyond that. But I do want to get back into blogging. That is something that I've been trying to do for a while, and just life and time do not permit. So instead of trying to film around life and try to think of ideas, of course, if you guys have them, please feel free to send me your suggestions. But I'm just going to go ahead and share what people ask me about through my Snapchat, on my Instagram. People send me direct messages on Facebook. People send me direct messages about surrogacy, about infertility, about my life as a mom. They watch me on Snapchat, interact with Lyndea, the things that I do with her on a day-to-day basis when it comes to teaching her and helping her to evolve. And so I just want to be able to share those things and do them on my own time, so that I'm able to share the information, because obviously as a mom, it's super important to me, that I have a lot of friends who give me information, and I have a lot of mom friends that ask me for information. I want to be able to make sure that information is readily available. So it also gives me an opportunity, like I said before, to look back on how far we've come. I have a little girl now, and I like being able to create memories and do things and talk to her, so that if something were to happen to me, she can always look back on these. So that's kind of where I am. But at this point, I am going forward. So I am now 6.5 weeks postpartum. I lost all the baby weight. I had gained 58.8 pounds with the twins, which was quite a bit. I could definitely feel it there towards the end. But postpartum, I was juicing. My mom had me juicing like crazy. She was praying over me. So I lost all of the weight that I had gained with the twins, thankfully, within 2 weeks of having them. And now I am 2 pounds below pre-pregnancy weight. So I'm still not quite at my goal, but I do weigh less than I would when I got pregnant with the twins. So I am going to also be talking about some things that I'll be doing going forward. My uncle has really encouraged me and given me some information that I can take and use to have a healthier lifestyle, but also to get to my goal weight. So I will also be putting some of that information on this channel going forward. What else? As far as being postpartum, so yes, I have gone through some bodily changes, but I am feeling good for the most part. There is one part of my body that I'm a little bit insecure about, and if you're on my Instagram, you can probably guess what that is, but I will also be talking about that in detail, things that I'll be doing going forward. I'll also be showing pictures as things go forward. So that's something that I want to be transparent about, because I feel like one of the things that is just totally misconstrued sometimes on social media is the snapback. And yes, you snap back as far as losing weight quickly if you pump or breastfeed, although I hear that doesn't work for everyone. But for the most part, if you breastfeed or pump, you lose that weight pretty quickly. So I mean, but there's more to postpartum recovery than just weight loss. You know, your uterus going back into place, stretched skin, which is something that I've been dealing with this pregnancy since I got so big with the twins and so quickly. I did everything I could to stop stretch marks. There was nothing I could do. It's just crazy. So that's definitely something that's going to take more time than just the update I'm doing here. But I did want to let you know that I'm back. Now that I am postpartum, I am just taking some time to enjoy life with my daughter and my husband. I'm also taking time to adjust to the idea of going back to work, which thankfully I will be going back to work part-time. So that will also give me more time to do this and to spend with my daughter, which was always my ultimate goal. So I'll give more details about that if you guys are interested in it. But essentially, I'll be working fewer hours and then hours that are more conducive to our family environment and giving us a work-life balance to where our daughter can be home with both her dad and myself. Um, in regards to going forward, so like I said, I will be doing a lot more videos in regards to the teaching and day-to-day stuff I do with Lyndea because I get a lot of questions about that from moms on my Snapchat because I put most of that stuff on my Snapchat and I get a lot of questions about it. So instead of having to repeat myself and give the information over and over again, it would be great if I just posted that information here and I could always have it readily available to other moms to share. And if you have information about what I can do with Lyndea, absolutely, please feel free to share it. Drop that information in the comments. That's why I'm doing this, to create this interactive space between myself and other mothers, because it makes no sense to keep the information to yourself. If you have something that can benefit your child and then other children as well and give other moms ideas on what to do, then that information should be shared. So I love that YouTube has created this space for us to be able to do that without having to be repetitive and take our time to just repeat it because we live in a technological world where we can't get together in support groups. We're not all local to each other, so it makes it virtually impossible to do that unless we're sharing that information online. So I'm super thankful to be back to doing this, and I hope that I'll have your support, your continued support, because most of you have been following me for years. But I'm definitely looking forward to the evolution that I'll be going through the remainder of this year and all of the things that are going to come. So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Also make sure to share our channel so that if there are other moms out there or other people who are interested in surrogacy or infertility who just need that support, we can touch base and I can learn from them. They can learn from me. So I'm super excited to be back to doing this, and I hope you guys have a good day. So until the next video, I actually have already filmed it, and I will be posting that in the next couple days, going over how to make elderberry syrup. So I'm super excited about that. I hope you check it out. Bye.